Hashtag Foodie Beauty is just a diabetic bee doing anti-diabetic crap. I don't have to cover the whole video.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Why are you looking at me like that? You're in the way. What can I do? Okay, guys, so this is my fasting blood for today. I'll explain in my video coming up right now. Hi guys! Welcome back to another video. So, yes, I am eating something because let me tell you what happened last night. Okay, so actually I'm having my one meal here, which is salad that has like lettuce, olives, cucumber, tomato, some soft cheese, pomegranate seeds with a vinaigrette dressing that I made. I have some mashed potatoes with homemade chicken gravy and a roast chicken. So let's dig in. Bismillah. Let's try this salad here. I made it with pomegranate molasses, olive oil, salt, pepper. Very good. The pomegranate seeds just add like a little crunch and a bit of sweetness.
Somebody pointed out on Twitter or Kiwi Farms that whenever Chantal likes the food, she's moaning, which is why it's interesting to analyze later the quote-unquote healthy mukbangs that she made, because she's barely moaning in those, which clearly indicates that she doesn't like the food.
Sit. My little sidekick. Let's try these creamy mashed potatoes. Put a little bit of butter, a little bit of cream. Comfort food. And it's homemade, and I tried to watch how much butter and salt I put.
No, you don't. You even sounded proud that you put that much butter and cream into your... I can't even call it a poutine. It looks like another abomination made in your kitchen. Yeah, sure, homemade, because there are a lot of fast food joints that you've been boycotting anyway. Let's see if you can keep up with boycotting them.
What I'm gonna try to do is have like a measurement of salt that I'm allowed to eat per day, and do not exceed that. Maybe like half a teaspoon, which is hard.
Anything that requires any effort from you is hard for you. My God, as simple as eating less salt and less sugar, you can't even do that.
Anyway, my fasting, I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep. I had the worst pain in my stomach and the worst headache, and I know that's the detox symptoms, but like, I'm like, I have to eat something. So last night I was craving oranges, so I had an orange sliced up and a piece of soft cheese, the squares. And this is bad though. I had a package of noodles, just one. And that stopped the nagging, the pain, the nagging.
Newsflash, hunger pangs have always been associated with high blood sugar levels. And no doctor is explaining that to you. Maybe somebody did try, but I doubt personally if you even bothered listening to that. You'd rather stay at home and eat whatever you can think of that you think would help you lose weight or at least lower your blood sugar, instead of consulting an actual doctor. But then again, you're not a Kuwaiti citizen. I don't expect them to pay any attention to you. You're not a citizen, and some hospitals have a tendency to prefer citizens over immigrants, just to choose a politically correct term, okay?
But then today, you saw my blood sugar reading a bit higher than usual. So the noodles, the orange is sugary, but the noodles are bad. Processed carbs. If I do have to eat, I want to try to stay away from that. But it was just like, I'm trying to eat what we have, and I didn't have anything quick. It was like the middle of the night.
Chantal, cooking takes time. Of course, you have to wait. You're always in a rush to eat. You always have this food aggression going on about you that anything that is less than, the cooking time needed for instant noodles or instant ramen is not quick enough for you. So you have these stupid excuses about eating orange and noodles in the middle of the night just because you can't help your hunger anymore. Yeah, you need a nutritionist. I'm not the first person to tell you that, but definitely I won't be the last.
But I did fast for, what, more than 30 hours before I ate? So not bad. It's pretty good. And then now I'm fasting for 15 hours.
You want us to believe that you fasted for 15 hours? Seriously, girl? Or what are you even talking about? You just need around 8 hours of fasting at least in order to go forward to the next blood chemistry appointment that you have or is supposed to have. Because you're a little too dependent on your glucometer. If you don't know how to calibrate it that well, then it will have a tendency to be inconsistent. Then again, you trust anything else except the doctor.
I'm not as ravenous as I was yesterday. My gosh. I'm gonna start with like intermittent fast before I go full fasts. Honestly, the gravy kind of tastes like Swiss chalet. I make the best gravy now.
No, you don't. You don't. Your gravy looks like shit.
I didn't put as much flour. Only 1 tablespoon.
The way you say flour as opposed to flour will always sound weird to me. Yeah, maybe because I have a different education.
I didn't put as much flour instead of 2 or 3. It'll be interesting to see what my sugar levels are tonight later. Anyway, that's the deal. I said I was going to try fasting till I couldn't take it anymore.
That one didn't age quite so well.
And since it was impeding with me being able to sleep, after I ate, I slept like a baby.
Let's move on to the tweets before I snap. These are the tags: Foodie Beauty, Mukbang, Health, Vlog, Dinner Ideas, Roasted Chicken, Gravy, Mashed Potatoes, 1 meal a day, OMAD, Intermittent Fasting, Kuwait, Hijab, My Hijab Came Off, Interracial Couple, Weight Loss Journey. That defiant face. She really is the dumbest F ever. Beatus doesn't care how much you want to own the haters. Chins. F this diet, I'm an adult. Where's your proof I have Beatus? Holy hell. As she's eating a family platter of mashed potatoes and gravy, she says she fasted for more than 30 hours. She's happy as crap because she had a binge fest. Rest in peace to that salad that was drowned in salad dressing. She's either trolling or legit stunted. Does she even know what carbs are? She would have been better off eating half the chicken or heck even the entire chicken. And hello, skip the mashed potatoes. No more snacks, huh? She forget she showed us her last haul, so she ate all 30 packs of those popcorn snacks? I'd bet her left foot that gravy has so much fat, salt, and sugar in it. Shaking my head. That left foot she may not have for too much longer. That's what I mean. That's one way to lose weight quick, I guess. Is she really going to test her blood sugar after eating 6 portions of mashed potatoes? Just skip it, girl. You know it's going to be high. That dream was very vivid, lol. This is almost unwatchable. I would be interested to hear what this might mean from a dream analysis standpoint. I know a little about dream analysis enough to know that being without her hijab or pants usually indicates a fear of exposure. Her eyes glazed over and I didn't listen to the rest of the dream. I tuned out right after that too. I'm so sick of her using terms that she decimates with her ignorance and mashed potatoes. You most certainly are not intermittent intermittent fasting. Don't ever mention keto again either. Your husband is not only contributing to your death, he's watching it live. 4K from the other room. I don't know why people allow themselves to be tricked into having sympathy for this cow. She doesn't care about her health, and neither should you. It's all for views and more money to feed herself to death. Is this why you're having a tantrum, Chantal? Because Knock Knock has found proof it was you who was behind the Sam's Bar Lounge videos. Is that why we're extra fuzzy today? It was Chantal the whole time. Hashtag Foodie Beauty. Hashtag Foodie Beauty Animal A. And this is a community post from YouTube content creator Knock Knock It's Karma. Houston, you got a problem. So, for a long time I've questioned the Sam's Bar Room Lounge channel. Today I had time. I ran the video, The Bag of Eternal Stench, that's telling, to the EXIF reader and read the metadata and got some pretty interesting results. The video you see of Chantal trying to cross the rocks at the park with Nader was from one of their outings. Only Chantal and Nader had access to that video, and we know it wasn't Nader posting this. The metadata says that is the original video or directly recorded. That scene capture type was normal, as well as the shutter speed and components configuration. What's more interesting is the software is the exact same software as the computer Chantal ditched in Cuba. She has told us that channel was ran by Jennifer K. and Pretty Genius, but in a video posted they distanced Pretty Genius from the channel, saying she has nothing to do with it. So, then, who is the we they constantly refer to themselves as? She never gave the laptop away. She just never showed it again after Cuba. She's an IRL Scooby-Doo villain. No wonder French Fried Girl was able to bamboozle her so well that BBJ is living better than Chantal ever will. Hashtag Foodie Beauty Animal A. Hashtag Foodie Beauty. They even said she ditched it. I don't think she has it anymore. Chantal, is this your channel? Is that why you ditched the computer in Cuba? I also know this channel was under investigation. You mean her saying that she gave it to one of the married waiters in exchange for Smex was a lie? I wonder what she actually did with it. Does this also mean that Chantal was the one filming while Nader attacked Didi and sat with this video until she decided to post it as revenge and probably use it to blackmail Nader until she could get it more from him? What we saw in the video was what the person screen recording on the other end of the video call could see. That's why the reflections of his phone showing the person's screen recording in his glasses and all reflective surfaces were edited so hard. That was filmed by Nader. Proven. How did Foodie or whoever end up with the vid? Not long ago, somebody posted that the three of them were all in on it and it was staged A. I don't think that's true, but who knows? I'm getting more and more confused about those videos. When I watched them, I felt crap, and then it was quiet on that channel and nothing more. I think he really was beating her up. We know he gives her black eyes, her sobbing sounded real, but why would somebody else have the vid? It's a mystery. Yes, it did sound real. She sounded scared for real, and he sounded like a demon. Maybe the person filming it sent it to Chantal? I don't know. I don't know anything. Yeah, he really was pissed. That wasn't acting. It was scary. And Didi was scared. I wonder what her poor mother has to endure living there. I think he has probably slapped her mother around. He chopped her hair off. That is A. Unfortunately, he's capable of doing so and probably is. Why is Didi not stopping it? It's not like she has to live on his income and it's her apartment. Has she ever gone against his orders? I assume she gets the crap beat out of her if she does. She cares more about losing Koki than protecting her mother, I guess. Doesn't make much sense to me. If it's not that she's scared of him and what he will do, or maybe it's the drugs. She's addicted to drugs he's providing. Yeah, she's an addict and also codependent. He has probably been breaking her down mentally on a daily basis since she met him. in addition to hitting her. She also has an evil side to her. Maybe she doesn't really care about her mom. She did have a choice to bring her mom into her home with Nader and whatever he would do to her. It's frustrating to see and not being able to help the mom. Yes, it's all a choice. But when you're under the spell of an A, it might not seem that way. Also, they have more money for drugs if it's not going to the nursing home. Yes, that's true. And if there is drugs involved as well, that's affecting the brain. It sounds horrible, the whole situation. I did feel awful watching that Sam bar launch video. He's horrible. Yeah, I liked Didi at first. The SBL vid was just sad. Same, and I felt so bad for her crying for her father. That was the worst part. And that's probably why none of the claimed Chantal content ever really materialized. Exactly. Chantal used that as a way to herd viewers to videos that could get her real channel terminated permanently. Yep. That's why she's always bringing it up. She thinks that proved her argument, and when I realized he was in A, remember she still kept chasing him after this and thought they were getting a place together July 1. She thought this would break them up and she'd win the prize. That's what I think too. Chantal was even trying to get him back on October 1, 2022, going so far as to post on her community tab a collage of her and Nods from the year before they went to Toronto. What? I didn't know that, but it was obvious in hindsight. It gets really weird in hindsight, doesn't it? This has been my headcanon for a long time. She'd always bring up this channel randomly, like she totally posted. Chantal is also the person who screams, "We all saw him hit her!" Actually, no, we didn't see that, but we have seen Nads hit Chantal when she was being a twit. He slapped her pretty hard on her upper arm like a parent would to get a kid to stop acting up. Hashtag Foodie Beauty. So, she made some good coin from outing those views, yeah? Chins? You tainted since birth and to now. Exactly, someone to steer way clear away from. I always thought it was her. She was creepily obsessed with Sam. The suckling on her, etc. I don't know, just knew it was her, and what do you know? Yes, the tantrum is to distract from this. This makes no sense. Chantal was really upset when that Sam's bar lounge video dropped. She's not good enough actress for that to be a performance. She knew once those videos dropped, she would not be able to go back to Nader. And she really wanted to go back. No, she wasn't upset at all. She was mimicking Lifetime movie acting to the point that she was nearly mocking Didi. No, she was genuinely upset. We've seen Chantal upset in real life versus faking it for clicks. She wasn't acting after the Sam's bar lounge videos. Her acting in regards to everything having to do with the SBL videos was as believable as her surprise at Salah's achievement of being able to light 10 tea light candles on his own. Also, one of Sam's bar lounge videos had an intro with a dog bringing an envelope in an apartment that didn't look like any place in the villa, and that dog didn't look like any pet Chantal or her family owned. That dog and apartment clearly belonged to Sam's bar lounge. Well, not everything shown and typed on the internet is necessarily true. None of this explanation makes sense. Chantal isn't capable of this level of subterfuge. She still makes fun of Sam's bar lounge for failing to release damning video footage of her after promising to do so. She isn't that good of an actress. Sorry, but this doesn't make sense. Is the evidence in this person's video, or is this just I heard it through the grapevine, or she told me this? And like everything said, it's just automatically believable because it's Chantal? Really want to know. I think it has something to do with the metadata on the videos matching the metadata on Chantal's video of her and Nads spending the weekend at the motel with the Smex chair for fat people. Makes sense since they never came for her. She is mental. Who in their adult life has the time to be this mess? Like, I'm over here weak because it makes sense that it's her. Of course, she has videos of Nader and Didi arguing. Lol. Okay, I feel so slow for not knowing. I don't know how to use the search function on this cursed website, but I clocked this at the time it was happening. My theory, it was either Chantal posting it or whoever was let dip crap in on it, but she definitely knew before it was posted.